for almost I want y'all to count, 5 centuries. That's 500 years. We have been reduced to scorn, reproach. We've been nobodies. A scorn and derision among the nations. And now when we find out we are the children of Israel, God's chosen people, we are supposed to apologize, I thought. We are supposed to apologize. Now that we wake up from the doodle hill and we say, hey, take this doodle off me. I'm God's chosen people. No. That's not right. That's racist. You are racist when you say that. What? I've been living in doodle all my life. Now I find out I'm something great and I got to apologize for that? Can you read that for me? Deuteronomy 4, 7 and 8.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 7. For what nation is there so great, who hath God so nigh unto them?
Did he use the word great when he spoke about us? What nation is there so great? Go ahead.
Who hath God so nigh unto them? As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for. And what nation is there so great, that hath statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day?
So we have always been a great people, and we shall be so again. Christ ensured it. Our greatness shall return. Now, I mentioned doodle a few minutes ago. People looked at me. You just nasty. I'm not being nasty. Doodle is in the Bible, and we live in doodle. Can you give me that in 1 Samuel chapter 2? We live in, I know you think in your little houses, and I don't care how nice your home is. It's doodle. If you look at where you came from, talking about historically, to where you are today, you're going to realize you live in squalor. You live in fecal matter. And the Bible says that.
1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 8. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
You know what a dunghill is? A hill of SH. Doodle. The poor man and the beggar he's talking about the Israelites. This is prophetic about our people being called the poor. Even Donald Trump, your friend, Donald Trump, said a day ago, find that video, he said, you black people, you should vote for me. What do you have to lose? You're poor. You have bad education.
I like him.
What else did he say?
That dude talking like that?
Can you show the video? Send it, because y'all ain't going to believe me by me saying you think I'm being racist. I'm not being racist. I'm just telling you.
I can't get enough of it. He is so outlandish. You either going to have to, either you're going to wake up or you're going to die. Because he says the craziest stuff. You got to wake up after some of this stuff. You just can't remain asleep after the crazy rhetoric that this man speaks.
Right. But you know what? Him and Hillary's saying the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just more.
She's just cool. Right.
What is the
She's
word?
skilled. She's skilled.
She's skilled when she
professional.
speaks. Right.
In her diction.
But the outcome is the same.
Absolutely.
You send it to him?
2 heads of a same snake.
You got to find Donald Trump's speech, his recent one.
Damn, I got to see that. I didn't even see it either.
Oh, it's good.
I know that.
I got to laugh on that thing.
Man, I got to see that.
And he said it in front of an all-white audience with one nigga in the back.
I love that. One nigga on the back.
Look how much African American communities have suffered under Democratic control. To those I say the following. What do you have to lose by trying something new like Trump? What do you have to lose?
See the nigga in the back? I told you I didn't make that up.
I say it again. What do you have to lose? Look, what do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good.
Back
you have
up.
no
Back
jobs.
Back up. We missed it.
58% of your youth is unemployed. Look how much African American communities have suffered under Democratic control. To those I say the following. What do you have to lose by trying something new like Trump? What do you have to lose? I say it again. What do you have to lose? Look, what do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose? And at the end of 4 years, I guarantee you that I will get over 95% of the African American vote. I promise you.
See, I thought I made this up. I didn't make this up. I just paid close attention.
Look how much
He went back. You saw him point to the black woman. He went like that. This nigga gets it right here. Yeah.
Y'all, some of y'all looking up here, they say, how in the world could these men laugh at this? Well, it is funny. It is funny. But in the real sense, it shows you how destroyed of a people we are. That's the reason why I said what I said about him. Because what he's actually doing, he's actually showing us the filth of our minds right in front of us. So we have no excuse to remain this way. So whenever the medicine, like the bishop is bringing out, whenever this medicine comes along to clean our people up, I'm going to say what he said. What the hell is wrong with us when we don't accept this medicine to get our minds right? That's the question. Oh, man, that thing was beautiful. I thought I'd never see the day. The man just come up and say these things. I can't believe
listen to this, Deacon Yausa. Really, that man is speaking the thing that white America really want to say. A long time ago, they want to say it. He really speak their mind for them. Because when you see a man like that, talk like that, you see the white people, they all applaud to that. That's really what's in their heart they want to say about black people. But they feel like this man right here, since he's in light, he can say that nobody going to get hurt by it. The reason we laughing, because we've been telling you that for years.
There you go.
That's why we laughing. You have to listen to the white man tell you yourself. You're in the lower state. Now you say, oh, I thought I had it going on. Ooh.
Hey, I'll tell you something. We used to do this in camp. You remember. We'd be downtown, and while the brothers are speaking, we had this white man that would come to the camp. And you know the name. You know what I'm talking about. Bring him up while the men are teaching Israel. Jake out in the audience, they ain't really paying attention. Then they have to call the white man over, and he knew that he was being called for that reason. So he get the microphone, and while he's talking, the Negroes haven't figured out that a white man is speaking yet. So you know what the priest would say? He said, "Hey, Negroes, I got a white man speaking now. Pay attention," and they listen. In other words, he has to come and co-sign and say the things to get your attention. Otherwise, it don't ring home. So the thing like Deacon Lobert's bringing out, he came forward and said exactly what so-called white people have on their minds. He's bringing that information out. And they all happy about it because they always wanted to say it. They always wanted to say it. And the fact that he's saying it, maybe we'll listen. He's giving the statistics and all of that. Like we don't know it, but we're the damn victims of it. He's telling us something that we already know. Wow, that's amazing.
That goes back. Read that again. Where were you at in Samuel? 1 Samuel chapter 2.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 8. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust.
So we are the poor, meaning poor in spirit. God is going to raise us up out of the dust, which is a low estate. Go ahead.
And lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
Why is it calling us beggars? Because we're the ones on welfare, unemployment, always want a job. Can you hire me, please? And we were the kings and gods of the earth. Now it's calling us poor and beggars. Read that beggar part again.
And lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
The dunghill. Dung means doo-doo. S-H-I-T. That's what dung is. That's the life we live. And you got to see it. I'm going to tell you how bad it is. Some of y'all don't know. Those of y'all that live in the projects, I'll say it like that, the projects. You ever have cops go to your house? Let me tell y'all a secret. Some of y'all might know. Some of you might not know. They talk about how nasty blacks and Latinos are. I ain't talking about the black cops so much, but the white cops, they do. They go, you see this filth? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, God, don't sit down. There's a roach will fall right on you. Now, I'm not saying that these are things that's common conversation. Common. But which goes back to the scripture that says he raises up the beggar from the dunghill. The way we live is not, and that goes for those of you who may have a big house. It's still a dunghill from where you came from. Okay? When you once had your own plot of land, things of that nature, now you're paying taxes and things of that sort. Read that again for me.
He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes.
You see that? To set us where?
Among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory.
God is going to make us to inherit the throne of glory. Was that it?
For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he hath set the world upon them.
Y'all see that? So everything is meant for our benefit. It might not look like it yet, but everything is set and created for our benefit.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.